Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. So as you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be doing another coffee chats video. This is my second time filming this video. I don't even want to get into what happened. My window has to be open because it is so hot in here. I have a light above me and then I have two lights on the side of me. It's very hot in here, so I need my window open. So hopefully my mic does a good job at blocking out all of the sound behind it. Whatever. This is my second time filming this video. It's fine. There's no use crying over spilled milk. There's a fucking bird crowing out there and it's annoying. In my first coffee chats video, I was actually getting ready with you guys because we had to go run errands, but I'm not putting on makeup today. I thought I would just put a mask on today. So I have my coffee in my favorite mug. I have a bagel again, and I also have applesauce again because in my pregnancy, this is all I want. In the morning, this is literally all I eat, and if it's not a bagel, it's normally oatmeal. The mask I'm using today is the mask of Magnum Minty from Lush. This is a great mask. I highly recommend it. I did quickly want to touch on my last coffee chats video. If you guys haven't seen it, it will be in the cards right here. No, it's right here. Yeah, it'll be in the cards right here, or it will be linked down below for you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Nicolette. I make weekly videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave and give the video a big thumbs up if you like what you see. In that coffee chats video, I was talking about dealing with weight gain during pregnancy. Again, if this is your very first video of mine, I'm 20 weeks pregnant actually. I am halfway through pregnancy, which is amazing. I feel like with that video, I got my point across, but I feel like I talked more about my weight gain journey versus dealing with weight gain during pregnancy. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys caught my drift with the video, which is great. I also just quickly want to say thank you guys so much for the love on that video. All of the comments on it, the DMs that I got, it was just really nice knowing that like I'm not the only one that has dealt with that or is dealing with it, you know what I mean? It's just nice knowing that others relate to you, you know what I mean? And truly appreciated all of the comments and like I said, the DMs that I had gotten from it. Dealing with weight gain during pregnancy, and I said this already, is already hard for me because before I was pregnant, I was already on a weight loss journey. And before I found out I was pregnant, I had already lost 13 pounds. And I was like, man, you're so close to 20. And then I found out I was pregnant and I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to gain weight. You know what I mean? And in the first trimester, I actually lost a little bit more because I wasn't eating as much. My appetite wasn't as big. And I did mention that in my first trimester, my must-haves. If you guys haven't seen that one, I'll also link that in the cards as well. It's sort of discouraging because I was close to 20 pounds. And now I'm like, what if I just gain it all back? You know what I mean? But so far I'm doing a really good job. I work out 5 to 6 times a week. And as far as eating, I feel like I'm at this point right now, at the beginning, I feel like I was doing really good with still eating right. But now I feel like I'm sort of balancing it because now I'm like, oh my gosh, I want like other stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of you were like, you know what, just enjoy your pregnancy. And I'm like, you know what, you're so right. Just because I'm 4 more months and she's here. You know what I mean? Pregnancy is such a beautiful thing. Honestly, it does change your body a lot. So with my first one, I was all belly. Like I gained no weight whatsoever. No weight whatsoever. I literally was all belly. With my second one, whoo, I gained so much weight. And it was hard for me to get rid of the baby weight after that. When I found out I was pregnant, that was just my initial thought was, oh my gosh, what if I can't get rid of the baby fat at all? You know what I mean? And like I said in my previous video, I'm so used to being one size and I'm so used to seeing my body a certain way. So now that it doesn't look like that, that's why I'm so hard on myself, you know what I mean? Like I said, pregnancy is such a beautiful thing. I love seeing the bump, I love feeling the bump, I love feeling her. But the other part is like, to me at least, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like a fat whale. You know what I'm saying? Some days are better than others, I feel like. That's just what I wanted to touch on with that video. Like I said, you guys seem to have caught the drift with it, but when I went back to watch it, I was like, I feel like I'm talking more about how I gained weight versus dealing with weight gain during pregnancy. You know what I mean? Also, if you guys don't have coffee or a snack right now, you guys should totally go get coffee and a snack right now. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, you guys totally should. My social media links will be up on my screen right now. And as always, they are linked down below for you guys. Be sure to give me a follow. Let's be friends. It's always fun on my social media. But I ran a poll asking what the next topic should be because I knew I wanted to touch on the weight gain, but I didn't want it to be a whole nother video. You know what I mean? So I said, okay, you can either choose between what I love / dislike about Japan or comparing yourself to others. It was so close. It was really, really close. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I love / dislike about Japan, but my next coffee chats is going to be about comparing ourselves to other people. You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much about that video because I'm excited about this video, but I'm also really excited about that video. So I had planned on coffee chats being like a twice a month type of thing, but you guys seem really interested in it, especially the topics. So I was like, I think this is going to be more than a twice a month type of thing. So I was going to do the top 5 what I love, top 5 what I dislike, but there's not much I dislike about Japan, I'll say that much. There's only about 2 things that I really dislike about it. The other 2, I only came up with 4. I couldn't come up with a last one, but the last 2 I was like reaching. So number 1, I love that Japan is so family oriented, and with that, I'm pretty sure I've definitely mentioned this before, but Japan is also very kid friendly, so kid friendly. It is so safe. I'm pretty sure it's in like the top like 2 safest places in the world to raise a family, or yeah, to raise a family. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I do know it's in the top like 5, you know? And since being here, I've definitely noticed that. Little kids be riding the train by themselves, and I'm like, I'm not even riding the train. Like there's like little kids that be like walking out in town by themselves, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where is your mother? But that just shows how much Japan, like the people in Japan truly trust their surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I think that's great because you know damn well that does not happen in the States. Because motherfuckers be crazy out there. Crazy. Second thing I love about Japan, the food. The portions are really small, I will say that. But outside of stars, I kind of like that. I'm really sorry for talking about this. I feel like Japan, they are very like unique with their flavors. You know what I mean? Like, of course you have your regular restaurants, you have your your normal Japanese food, but there are some places where like you'll look at something and the flavors are something you would totally not expect. You know what I mean? I can't even think of something at the top of my head. But and also their presentation of food is so freaking nice. Sometimes I'm like, this is just too pretty to eat, you know what I mean? Also, Cyrus and I mentioned this in our mukbang. If you guys haven't seen that, I will list it here in the cards, and it will be linked down below for you guys. I think actually majority of the food here is less greasy than the food back in the States, and we love that. The third one, Japan is such a beautiful place, and obviously not just with the culture and the people here, but the outdoors. It is just so pretty. One thing that is really big here also is shrines, and their shrines are so beautiful. Cyrus and I and the girls have yet to go to one, but there is one that I really want to go to. And now that the weather is nice and cooler, we are definitely going to be going. I wrote down sightseeing, but that's what I meant. You know what I mean? Like even if you're just driving down the road, you just look at something and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Even like their cemeteries that they have here, you know what I mean? Like it's so interesting to me seeing like that part of history. I don't know, Cyrus and I are like totally into stuff like that. So if you guys ever get the chance to come to Japan, I highly recommend you guys do. Not only for the food, but just to see the culture and to see, like I said, the outdoors, you know what I mean? This place is so beautiful, so beautiful. So another thing that I really like, and I'm speaking for myself, I know some others can't say this, but I'm speaking for me and my family obviously, but a lot of the Japanese here are so nice, especially the old ones. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I think this is my last one. I'm not sure yet. I love their style out here. It is, oh my goodness. If you're not seeing people, so a lot of the men here walk around in suits, and a lot of the women here wear business casual stuff. So if you don't see people in that, you see them in like the cutest outfits. I'm telling you, like whatever the style is right now, the Japanese are already there. You know what I mean? They dress so cute, and I'm like, see, this is why I need to lose weight, because that is so cute. But also they have the people who are so into anime to where they dress as anime characters. You know, I just think that's so, I love it. I think it's so interesting. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly go into what I dislike. Like I said, I don't like using the word hate because it's such a strong word, and I don't hate anything or anyone. Number 1 thing that I hate is parking here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. It was in my what it's like living on a military base video. For one, you have to pay for parking, but not just in like mall structures or anything like that. Everywhere. So let's say I was going off base and I was going to Daiso, which is like a 100 yen store or a dollar store, you know? I cannot park in front of Daiso because there's no parking in front of Daiso. Well, granted, Daiso is not its own store. It's a store with a lot of stores. You know what I mean? It's like a, what is it? I don't want to say like an outlet, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things. But there's no parking in front of that building. It's literally a little bit down the street, just a little bit, and you have to pay for that parking. And the other thing that sucks is, like I said, the parking is not in front of the building. I think the only places that we've been to, at least, that parking is right in front of the place is 7-Eleven and a mall, where pretty much, you know, the parking structure is connected to the mall, so you can get up in there, you know? It just sucks, you guys. Honestly, it sucks. Which leads into my second thing, what I really dislike about Japan is toll roads. So I did mention that before. the main source of transportation here is train. So when you go on the freeway and stuff, you do have to pay tolls to wherever it is that you're going. And I feel like the farther out you go, obviously the more expensive it gets. I do know the closer you get to Tokyo, the more expensive it gets, for us at least, because we're coming from Yokosuka. Oh my gosh, who's texting me? It's give and take, I guess, you know what I mean? But that's just what I dislike. So like I said, those two are just the main things I really dislike about Japan. Me personally, I can't tell you guys much about, because there's not a lot that I dislike about Japan. I love it here. It's a great place. Let me go wash my face really quick. I'll be back. And we're back. But yeah, that's literally everything I can think of that I love / dislike about Japan. Please check the description box just in case I may have missed anything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this coffee chats video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next one. It'll most likely be after me and Sarah does a mukbang. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.